And welcome to my channel. I wanted to make a video today called Yoga for Loneliness. And the reason I want to make this is because obviously this year we're all experiencing a global pandemic, and this has involved lots of social isolation and different levels of quarantining, and it's just a huge change for everybody's lives. And those who live alone, those who have small families or work from home and are struggling right now with having to be separated from friends and family, and even just people in general walking around on the street and at work and school. So I wanted to start by talking about what is loneliness really. And the way I would explain loneliness is that you feel a lack, and it's sort of brought on by reduced amount of energy coming towards you from other people. So if you don't have a lot of phone calls, a lot of visitors, or just maybe not very many family or friends, like even in a normal world, that can be very tough mentally and emotionally. But for a lot of people right now, they're feeling this lack of energy from other people due to having to work from home and things that come with the quarantine and social distancing. So this is something that we can always apply even after the pandemic is resolved. But when you sense a slowing down or reduction of energy coming towards you, and you're not able to exchange words and affection and joy or anything at all with other people regularly, then the best advice that I can give is to shift your focus from that lack of energy to something else. And if possible, shift your focus by giving and receiving energy to your projects, your passions, pets, plants, anything like that. So you can start by looking around your home and see if maybe there's areas of your home that have been neglected and could use your energy. You can make sure that your home is as functional and clean and beautiful as you can make it, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to do that. Usually just pulling piles of clutter out and then just putting them back in a way that's more organized is a huge shift in that space, and it gives yourself time to reflect. It's very meditative to clean and declutter the home. It just feels better, it's more functional, and your home will work better for you. It'll feel better to be in that space, and it'll take your mind off of social distancing and loneliness. We all strive in our busy lives to take as good of care of ourselves as we can, but honestly, I'll bet you if you take a good look at your daily routines, maybe you don't have much of a routine. Maybe you're not as busy now, and it's a great time to work on it. Like a lot of us have a lot of products and potions in our bathrooms, and maybe like we have all the ingredients for a healthy breakfast smoothie, but we never take the time to make them, and then we are struggling with our health and we're not feeling so good, and on top of all that we have to social distance. So it's good to reassess your self-care and see if you're really, really maximizing and using all of the stuff that you said you were going to do for yourself. You've got to take this opportunity to make yourself your number one best friend and do all the things that you intended. Just take the time to make sure that you really, really are going through your day with the intention of making it the best day for you and the most productive day for you that you can. And then my next tip is if you are very tired of just interacting with people by video chat or text message or all of those digital communication, social media things, then take a moment to write a letter. I'm sure we all have a relative or an old friend from long ago who would be so thrilled to receive a handwritten note or a letter from us. When we experience loneliness, we really don't have any perspective when we're very busy and school is normal, we're going to work normally, we have a million things to do, we're going through our day. We don't really think that much about other people that have touched our lives that may be lonely and want to hear from us. So now is a really good time to just reach out to anybody from any era of your life and reconnect. And a lot of times just a simple hello or greeting, it doesn't have to be long, it can really make you feel great. And you know, when the pandemic is resolved and we are able to resume our regular social lives, and you might find that you have a lot of rekindled relationships that will make your life that much more rich and fulfilling than even before the pandemic. And another thing that I wanted to bring up was just to incorporate living things in your life. Like, you may live alone and not see anybody for a while or have guests at your house, so it will feel more empty. But if you have living things like plants or even a goldfish or something like that, that can really change the energy of your home. So I always encourage everyone, even if you can't do pets, at least have a little plant. There's lots of types of plants that are super easy to care for, and if you do already have a pet, maybe spend a little more time taking them on a nice walk and give them a really great playtime, and don't just quickly bring them in and out of the house to do their business and then back home. Really take your time, go for a nice walk in a nice place that you can enjoy, and take your time to appreciate all of the stuff there is outside you could focus your attention on that we usually take for granted. And I think if you follow these tips and you actually slow down and observe what ways you can give your energy to something or someone that needs it, then it will really help alleviate loneliness. And so that is all I have to say. I hope you like this video. I hope it was helpful, and I always enjoy feedback, so feel free to write to me because I love to hear from you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.